fightingyo.com. Martial Arts Media.
Eric Paul, Fighting Yo. I'm here at the Iron Fist Gym right now about to interview my man Markus Murk Suarez about his upcoming BKFC professional fight at the Vivo Event Center, Dolphin Mall on Friday, March 15th. Let's go see what Iron Fist Gym is all about. Markus Murk Suarez. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, your history, and how you got into fighting.
I'm Markus Murk Suarez, from Miami, Florida, born and raised on the County of Dade. How I got into bare knuckle? Oh man, it's a long journey, long story. And if I can say that in a short span, I can do it. But it's gonna take more than one time. But I've been training since my daughter's 18. I've been training since 18, since I was 18 years old. It's been 18 years. And we started off with MMA, started off in 2001, training MMA. Fought MMA 10 years ago, 12 years ago, 12 years ago. And got a knockout, suffered a nasty loss, horrible injuries. And I gained weight.
This is phenomenal. I know what you're trying to do. You want to show people what you guys are doing here is real. You want to show what you can do in the ring. Now, you talked about you gained weight. From my understanding, you weighed 400 pounds.
355 to be exact, yes.
355, and now you are a lean 186.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you want to talk about that weight loss journey?
Oh, man. Sometimes I don't even remember what I did to lose the weight, I just know that I had to do it, and there were no ifs and buts about it. I had to do it, and I got it done. Sometimes I think about what I had to do to lose the weight, and sometimes I lost recollection. That's how much I had to be in savage mode. I had to be in hell mode all the time. I had to be away from my family. I had to be away from my kids. I had to be away from a lot of stuff that I liked, and I had to suffer.
Absolutely, I can relate to that. I had to cut myself off from a lot of people when I went on my journey as well. So from my understanding, Nolan backed out of the fight. You fought him before. Tell us your thoughts and feelings on this.
Well, Nolan is a really great guy, man. I didn't want to talk too much, to Nolan before the fight because it happened to me last fight. We talked before, and when you have a chance with some man, it's better not to talk to that person. But he's a great guy. He got hurt, man. I feel for him, man. It sucks. This is the fight game. You do get hurt, especially if you're not training how you're supposed to be training, and hopefully he heals up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How do you feel about your new opponent? Who is your new opponent?
My new opponent is Marcus Williamson. He is an MMA guy. Has a couple fights under his belt, but the outcome is going to be the same. I've trained for everybody. I trained for guys 6'5", 5'5", all heights, weights. So for me, it's nothing new.
Now with Nolan, do you think you would have won the fight had it not been stopped due to a cut over your right eye, a medical stop?
Well, watch the fight, yeah. Everybody tells me, man, I was winning the fight, and I watched the fight 100 million times, and yeah, I was definitely filling the fight out. Some might say I was feeling a little timid, but I was filling the fight out, and third, fourth round was mine.
Yeah, you definitely got a knockdown. It was a shame to see the fight stopped. I was a little surprised by some of his comeback, even after the knockdown. Still pretty awesome stuff, though, that's going on. Now, your weight loss journey has inspired so many people to make positive changes. How does it feel to be such a role model and inspiration to people around you? On Instagram, you have over 10,000 followers, so you got to be making an impact. How does that feel?
It's surreal. It's a little bit overwhelming sometimes, because I'm actually I've thought about this all years before, and now it's happening, right? And sometimes you're like, whoa, I thought about this a couple years ago. And my whole end game is to help people that can be helped, that don't know how to be helped, and spread my word as much as I can. And BKFC is giving me that platform. Fighting Yo is giving me that platform. Iron Fist is giving me that platform to voice out to help others, because I know how it is to need help and nobody's coming to save you.
Absolutely. and you're representing Iron Fist Gym in this BKFC event. How does that feel?
Beautiful. Iron Fist has come into my life and really has opened so many beautiful doors to life. We work with charity, we work with the community, we work with so many people, young amateurs, professionals, we work with everybody. And it's been an eye-opener. It's been an experience, and I love it. I love the experience.
That's beautiful. Tell us a little bit about your involvement with the Iron Fist Gym and representing them in this upcoming fight.
Coach Jay brought me in. I remember before I even stepped into the gym, I had messaged him a couple of times saying, I was looking for a home. I didn't have nowhere to go to, and Coach Jay was one of the first ones to message me. And ever since I've been here, it's been beautiful. Doors open. We do have Sunday church. We're one of the only gyms to be open on Sunday for sparring.
Okay.
Come by, we're open. And we're here.
Dude, that's amazing. What kind of programs do you help out with here?
Well, we have fight prep classes on Wednesdays. We teach a lot of the kids that they're gonna fight for Spar Wars or any amateur event or any event they're gonna fight, even jiu-jitsu. If they're gonna practice jiu-jitsu, we go around it, the motions and all that. Hope for Miami. They come here. We work with kids with autism, adults with autism. Kids that don't have fathers. The role model program. Hopefully we get a chance to go to the schools and talk to those kids there and educate them. The kids on drugs and alcohol, we have a sponsorship program for the gym, take them off the street and bring them here. And it's only the beginning. We haven't had a full calendar yet.
That's beautiful, though. That's wonderful to see gyms like this going out into the community and making a difference.
We're one of the few that make it, though, because a lot of gyms talk about foundations and a lot of gyms talk about this and that, and they're not really doing it.
And they're not doing it. The gym that I'm affiliated with, they're doing it. This gym's doing it. So we really support any gym that's willing to go out in the community and make a difference.
Yes.
Anything else that you would like to say to the people watching at Fighting Yo?
Don't get lost, man. I'm here to stay. I'm here to fucking stay. I'm here to make noise. We're gonna make enough motion for the whole city to come out and watch me fight, man. March 15th. And after this fight, we're gonna be on the next one and the next one and the next one.
And then again, just tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into fighting. A little bit of history about Markus Murk Suarez.
Fighting has always been a part of my life. A lot of people can say that growing up in Miami. I was bullied as a kid, so I had to fight my way in school. My mom couldn't go to school, and my dad, I didn't have a dad, so I had to fight. A lot of fist fights, a lot of blood, busted eyes, a lot of broken shirts, but I grew up with it. And when my daughter was born, I decided to do MMA. I trained for over 5-6 years in MMA before I got knocked out in the heavyweight division. That set me back years, but also made me the person who I am today. If I didn't have that knockout loss, I probably wouldn't be fighting right now. So thanks to that loss, it put everything in retrospect, It put everything in front of me and let me be a man. Let me become a man. I was a boy fighting. And that's why I teach so much of the amateurs, man, because I always tell them, if you don't have to fight, you don't have to fight. You know what I'm saying? Fighting is a very dangerous sport, and it landed me in the hospital. But if they want to do it, I'm there behind them 100%, because it's a dream. It's a beautiful dream, and it's something that people should chase,
Yeah, that's beautiful. Someone growing up with bullying, having so much friction in their life and being so peaceful, humble. I hear nothing but positive things about you.
Being peaceful came with a lot of anger. I ain't gonna lie. We get tested every day. We get tested every day with that anger, and there's days where I lose it. There's days where we are human, but we need to learn how to put that aside and keep going, because there's so many people that need our help. There's so many people that need our voices, and we can't be selfish that much. We have to learn how to help those and keep moving forward. We can't just,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Eric Paul with Fighting Yo, Markus Murk Suarez. Be sure to check out the event at the Vivo Event Center coming up at the Dolphin Mall Friday, March 15th. Thank you for joining us.